die. Do I need the portal? It's all good. Oh, no, it's not good. I'm sick. Hey, Josh, you suck. We'd have had it. 30-1. That is impressive, though, regardless. Bro was whooping their ass. I should have went Dino from the start. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm dead. That was on me. That was on me. I tried to commit too much. Very old. Let's go. Yes, sir. That's what we do right there. Oh shit. They ain't have no counter. Yep. Mm-hmm. I died. Damn. Oh shit. I got you. I got two. Ooh, that's crazy. I thought I was only gonna get one. I got two. I don't know where you was aiming with that, sir. Yeah, the Iron Man. Oh, you're cool. We're running down on them. They got a Punisher too. Yeah, I didn't even see him. Where he at? He's a bum. He's a bum for that. I don't have my ult. Damn. I was definitely tried. They're trying real hard. I give them that. I give them that. Our Cyclops is 30 and 5. Like, god damn. Oh, these bastards. It's cool though. Yeah, I still capitalized on it. And so Rocket is just a must pick. He's a must pick now. But that just means that people are gonna ban. Exactly. You kept us alive. I went 20 and 4. I feel good. I feel good. Exactly. Goddamn. That's nice. You had almost as I had almost as much as your healing as my damage blocked. I was really in there absorbing all the damage. That's crazy though. But yeah, look, damn near a whole PC lobby. Mm, wow, 3 DPS. I'm not surprised. Swear, fuck that. Swear, I look back. I said, oh shit. I said I was stuck, kid. Uh, I'll tank. Man, I'm over here like, fuck, why? They're dabbing the fuck out of us. Like, might have to go to thing or something, or getting real diabolical over there, man. Mm. super crazy. Yeah, I don't know. He really is back here. That's crazy. No, I don't know why. He just wanted to show off. Strange is dead. Crazy. Or ass. All right. Let's try to bring it home. They said we're not losing. Caps out the way. Yeah. We got 3 tanks. 45 and 7. These numbers. That's crazy. Swear. Mm-hmm. Pom pom pom. Mhm. Yes, sir.
So before the experiment started, these psychologists, psychiatrists got together and formed a hypothesis. And they said, who's going to go all the way? Then they said 0.8% or 0.08% of people will go all the way. 67% of people went all the way. Holy shit. And they redid the experiment. They said, oh, well, there's an inherent belief of safety because it's in a college. They've done it in apartment buildings, in basements, in office buildings, with college-educated people, high school-educated people, all income levels. About 67% of people will go. I think that is. It's two factors. It's number one, our inherent obedience to authority or perceived authority. Guys in a lab coat, I'm at this thing, the guy's in charge, the guy's tall, whatever it is. If we perceive authority, that will kind of overrule us. If you go back to our tribe days, if I disobeyed my tribal leader, that means no food, no sex, and no kids, no DNA, survival. That's a big deal. Second, and one that they didn't talk about, this is my theory, is novelty. So when something breaks from what we expect to happen, so like you've done a shitload of podcasts in here, but like if this wall started opening up and this was a garage door and you didn't know it until just now, you would freak out. No matter how much I kept talking, you would keep looking at that, right? Because it's brand new and it's unexpected. So when things happen that are new and unexpected, all of our focus is generated, which is the first part of the faith model. Anything new generates focus. So for our tribal ancestors, this is when they're walking past a bush every day, and one day there's a big stick that snaps behind that bush. All of their focus goes onto this unexpected new information. So in the Milgram experiment, this is a person responding to an ad they've never responded to, driving to a building they've never been in a situation they've never been in, meeting people they've never met, sitting in front of a shopping machine they've never seen before. Every single aspect of it was brand new, which maintained a ton of focus. So focus is, you can manufacture focus with novelty. Anything unexpected kind of breaks you out of your script and tells your brain to say, whoa, I'm not able to predict what's happening next, I need to pay attention. So like we have a little script for driving our car, and the moment something unusual happens, all of our focus kind of drifts back. This is when we can drive past our exit or stop sign or whatever. So I think that one thing that Milgram experiment does is it shows us how rapidly we can be compromised. And people, and this is in like 25 to 40 minutes. You'll kill a stranger. The majority of people will kill a stranger in under 45 minutes. And 250 volts is enough to kill somebody, depending on amps you can show. That was 100% of people. 100% of that population went up to 250. Yeah. Which is terrifying. But it shows us that we're all running the same hardware, and it's easy to hack. And the more we're aware of what's happening around us, like this is probably leading in a certain direction. Why am I feeling this way? The more aware we can be of that stuff, we can be a little bit more in control. We're never fully in control because we don't have the antivirus stuff. What are the other? What would some of the other signs be that you are on the, on the other side? First thing you said was people do the signs. Yeah. I think that's a big one. What are some of the other? Brand new and unexpected things happening, like the drones in New Jersey, right? So let's go back to the faith model, focus. So is something new and weird happening that's capturing my focus? Are there celebrities tweeting about it and people that are high up in the government talking about it? There's authority. Am I seeing large groups of people start talking about this one thing? Or am I being made to think that a lot of people think a certain way? There's tribe. And then, am I getting called to action and getting installed with this new identity that makes me feel intellectually or morally superior, and there's the emotion. So, is that little faith model, is that being targeted somehow? And most of my income comes from jury selection and consulting on trials and stuff like
They
that.
beat me up.
And the one thing that I teach at
They beat me up.
if you want to persuade an entire jury,
This is like the third game we've seen at Emma
is Captain
on our team.
have more authority than the other attorney.
True. Gooners. Shady. No.
You use Bitcoin? I do, and I've been interested in it for a while.
Yes, he is. He's dying.
Way more
Us versus them. And when you say the word us, you get the jury to think of you and them as one you, and then get some kind of emotion in there during your closing arguments or during one of the depositions in your win. That I have a 200% money back guarantee on every trial. And it's easy to do if you just know how to trigger all those responses in the way. It's not hard to act.
How many people are involved? I mean, how many people are involved in the style?
Got aim. Oh.
So, you did mention,
See that? Bink, bink, bink.
UAP encounter. Are there celebrities talking about it, tweeting about it, posting about it? Are there government officials talking about it, posting about it, tweeting about it, doing things about it? If you throw a UAP up right now, everybody's tweet about it, everybody's gonna post about it, everybody's gonna talk about it. Behold the god of thunder! Some people don't know they're part of it, but it's going on whoever, if it is a psyop, you know everybody's gonna do it. For example, by the time this comes out, this Shield AI's episode will be out already. They're releasing.
Ah, I hit the fucking thing.
They're basically releasing the feature of their warfare. The dark model. It was
Crazy. That was a great freeze right there.
in the front gun, like in UAP. It's not supposed to be out until 21st of October. And they only tell them, like, hey, I don't want to put a tarp over this thing because we're out the buildings. And if anybody thinks this is UAP, I'll make you go viral, but that's really going to be so fucking viral in the way that you would want to be. Right. You know what I mean? So that could have created, there's a UAP out in Middle Tennessee, You see what I'm saying? And nobody would have, or I could have done that on purpose, and everybody was posting about it.
Especially if you posted it, because that would trigger the authority, right? And the tribe's going to be there because it's a weird thing. It'll generate a little bit of focus in tribe, but then you get involved and you say, yeah, I was there and I saw it. So now there's
GG.
The only thing missing is that emotion, and we get into the tribalized part of everything. Like, I believe it, this guy doesn't, he's a plan. You know what I mean? So we see so many of those things that we get to a point of apathy at a certain time. So I can't remember who wrote the book, but it was called The Death of Outrage, to where we get exposed to so much content designed to inflame our mental state that outrage starts dying and going away. And that's the point we're at right now, that we need an extreme amount of novelty in order to spike that wave. It's got to be higher than normal because there's so much novelty and bizarre shit that people are exposed to on a regular basis that the spike has to go higher. So look for the high spikes is the biggest thing to really look for.
No matter where you're watching the Sean Ryan Show from, if you get anything out of this at all, anything, please like, comment, and subscribe. And most importantly, share this everywhere you possibly can. And if you're feeling extra generous, head to Apple Podcasts and Spotify and leave us a review. Click, click.
Join the 6-1 Rewards program now and rent premium cars at attractive member rates and earn instant rewards. 6-1.
Score up to $52,000
Bum, bum, bum.
when you start trading with ON.
Hmm.
This summer's winning soccer team. Stay on the ball with 68 Forex pairs and advanced charting tools. Learn more at oanda.com/soccerpromo.
It's gotten so bad in foster care that in 13 states right now, children with no criminal record are being put into detention home centers because there's no room for them.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds.
Nobody tells them why they're being removed. They are given a trash bag and they are basically said you have 5 minutes to pick up, put anything you want, like to bring with you. What must go through their mind? Am I a bad kid?
That's like the people that can't watch the Tim Tebow back.
It's too painful.
We're not the ones.
I believe that people are taking their kids out of, abusive or neglectful homes willy-nilly. Like, I don't think social workers are just trying to take kids out of homes. We have far too short. There's a huge shortage of foster homes. In fact, yeah, I'll just go into it right now. In fact, it's gotten so bad in foster care that in 13 states right now, children with no criminal record are being put into detention home centers because there's no room for them.
Holy shit.
There's something in foster care called stopgap, which is basically, I don't know if it happens in other arenas, but it happens in foster care. It's called stopgap. That's a fancy way of saying, basically, we know that this situation is so terrible for this child. I really sympathize with social workers. Are there bad social workers? I'm sure there are, but I think that a lot of social workers are just overworked and underpaid. And I think that they have to make really hard decisions to remove the child from the situation because they know they don't have anywhere to put them. Which is why my whole mission is like, I've got to recruit better foster parents. So, if the social worker is going into a home where the abuse or neglect is so severe that that child needs to be removed from the home, that social worker, it has to be pretty bad for that social worker to be like, okay, I have nowhere for you to go, but here are your options, and this is going on across every state that I know of. That's that placement. The child will either sleep in a shelter until they find a placement. The child will sleep no joke in the social worker's office until they find a placement. They will put them in hotels until they find a placement, which I don't know for a fact, but I imagine lots of things will happen there. Or in certain states, like I said, they will just put them in detention centers. And by the way, when the child with no criminal record is put in a detention center,
Now they have a record.
they not only have a record, but they're treated as prisoners. There's not like a label on the case that's like, hey, by the way, this is a child that's like being placed in foster care and they're just here as an emergency placement. We have no room for them. No, they're put in a jumpsuit. And like, backing up from it, and I'll get back to like my parents. We'll get back out of this hole. But imagine a child who the biggest myth in this conception of foster care. And I
Swear.
don't blame people for thinking this. My husband used to think that
Nah.
kids make them have a kid.
Maybe one day.
The man's a man. But 51% of surveyed Americans
Hmm.
wrong
I think they're just waiting.
that children in
I am
foster
ready
care
to put on a
are
show.
bad.
Hmm.
Probably the biggest myth in this conception. Children who are in foster care were put into a system that's terribly broken. They never asked to be there. And they were removed because of someone else's choices. Because their caretaker, their biological mom, dad, grandparent, whoever's taking care of them, abused them so severely or neglected them so severely, Child Protective Services had to step in. Now imagine
Double
being that
support.
child. This is what happens
Double
all across the
support.
nation, all
Oh.
50 states. Child Protective Services gets called, and if the welfare worker decides that yes, the situation is so dire that the kid needs to be moved right here and right now. If the child is considered lucky, they are given a trash bag. This is real. They are given a trash bag, and they are basically said, you have 5 minutes to pick up for anything you want, like to bring with you. Yes. There's a whole organization called Comfort Cases. I'm very close with them. That's their whole mission. Rob Shearer, who's the founder of Comfort Cases, he's amazing. He grew up in foster care, and he always had trash bags. And so when he and his husband started fostering, a child showed up at their house with a trash bag, and he was like, I can't believe this is still happening. So they started this amazing organization called Comfort Cases, where they basically give them a duffel bag, a journal, stuffing, clean pajamas, like all these toiletries, all the things a child would need. Imagine being a child who all of a sudden child welfare comes in, and what people don't understand is that if a child only knows abuse or neglect, as hard as it is to wrap our minds around this, that child still loves their mom and dad. They don't know many times this is not normal behavior. These are kids who are sexually abused. Many of them, they don't know. They don't know this isn't normal. They don't know. It's normal for them. So a social worker comes in, and then if they're lucky, they get a trash bag to collect their things, their teddy bear, any piece of home. Nobody tells them why they're being removed. They get put in a car. And bring it to a stranger's house. And I think about this all the time, like, what must go through their mind? Like, am I a bad kid? They don't know if it's their mom's fault, their dad's fault, or they don't know if it's their fault. And then they're gonna go to a stranger's house and be told, like, these are your new parents, and it's like, you know, do they like me? Like, a lot of them have shame automatically of, like, what I have done. And then I'm thinking, you're telling me that right now in 13 states, and I don't know the state because the report is very elusive. I use a lot of AI to kind of, like, I look at the entire report and reading the report. It is bipartisan. There's a government, a representative. I don't know whether it's Congress or Senator. There's a representative, I think it's Ossoff out of Georgia, and a representative out of Virginia. I think it's Hagan or Kagan, something like that. That are working on it. But even in their bipartisan report, because they've uncovered that this happened in 13 states, the report doesn't exactly say which 13 states this is happening. This is something I'm currently researching. AI is like, we can probably tell you what 4 of the states are.
Yeah, brother man, this might be my last game. I'm over here, nigga. I'm tired.
Try Just for Men for Gold Chance by reducing shampoo.
I was thinking the same thing, honestly.
Oh shit, I'm over here like damn. Work kind of beat my ass today. Swear.
Imagine being a child, you're in a social worker's car. Nobody's told you why you're being removed. If you even have a trash bag, maybe, you might not. And then you're dropped off at a detention center. Of course you're gonna think, this is my fault. I've done something. And no one explains to you why this is happening. Foster is so jacked up. It is so jacked up. And I will tell you that it is proven time and time and time again that kids in foster foster care are 2 times more likely to suffer from
Sure.
PTSD than combat veterans.
That's crazy that they fucking
So my parents, so going back up out of the rabbit hole,
push it just back.
they there's a thing in
Ah.
foster care we have to remain unbiased, which means I can't basically get too attached to the kids
To
and
where
want to
crazy.
adopt them. I need to be unbiased and try to be pro reunification. What? Another myth and misconception that I hear all the time is that people be like, oh, it's just sick at your foster parent. Like, I could never do that. I would get too attached. That statement makes me want to cut. I won't because my parents are very upset. But you can cut for me. But it makes me want to cut because it's like,
You use Bitcoin? I do, and I've been interested in it for a while. And honestly, it sounds way more complicated than it actually needs to be. And I think that's what keeps people from even trying to understand. But the part that interests me is the utility. It's not just something people talk about online. You can send it, move it, hold it, and use it in different ways. That's why I like how Cash App works. They make Bitcoin feel a lot more accessible without turning it into some complicated process. A lot of platforms treat Bitcoin like something you just hold. Cash App treats it like money. You can send it instantly with Lightning, pay at businesses that accept Bitcoin, or move it to your own wallet whenever you want. It's flexible, whether you're using it, holding it, or both. And that's what stood out to me. Cash App keeps the experience simple. What matters is you're trying to understand Bitcoin without getting buried in a bunch of unnecessary friction. For a limited time, new customers can get $10 added to their balance. Just use code SEAN10 when you sign up, and don't forget this part. Send at least $5 to a friend in the first 2 weeks. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App bank partners. Bitcoin services provided by Block Inc. Roundups feature provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. For additional information, see the Bitcoin disclosures at cash.app/legal/podcast.
Only 60 seconds left.
if you don't think you could foster because you would get too attached, then you are the perfect person to foster. Because these kids need your attachment more than any of the kids. You know?
That's like the people that want to can't watch. You can't watch the Tim Tebow.
Oh, it's too painful. It's too painful.
You're not the one fucking.
Right. Like, oh, you can't even watch it? So, again, huge props to you for tackling this, and huge props to your audience for watching this interview. This is a seriously dark issue, but basically, because my dad was a judge, my mom worked at a crisis pregnancy center, they were kind of concerned that things could be said where maybe they had bias. Maybe they used their influence in order to sway a certain case. And because my parents were like very by the book.
What do you mean sway a case? What does that mean?
Well, my dad's a judge.
Sway the kid? To stay?
No, so there's a case that's opened once a child enters
Nowhere
foster
yet.
care.
Going to
Now there's a court
Fluttershy.
case that will determine that child's permanency plan. Are they going back home? Are they staying with the foster parent? Are they going to be eligible for adoption? There's a case that's opened, court case that's opened against the parent. And so, if my dad's a judge in particular, and the child who's in our house was adopted,
I am ready to
technically
put on
somebody
a
could
show.
accuse my dad of pulling strings,
Gotcha.
swaying the case toward adoption. So my parents never became licensed foster parents, but there were often people living in our house who weren't related to us. And so I had many times, it wasn't ongoing, but I had many times throughout my childhood where someone who was not biologically related to me was staying at our house. And so that for me planted a lot of seeds of empathy. It made me interested in foster care from a young age. But my husband didn't want to do it, so.
Yeah. I'm about to lay it down. Boy,
No matter where you're watching the show
yeah.
from, if you get anything out of this,
Where?
anything,
Alright, brother man. If you want tomorrow, we could play some more tomorrow.
and most importantly, share this everywhere you possibly can. And if you're feeling extra generous, head to Apple Podcasts and Spotify and give us a review.
Alright, chat. Thanks for stopping by, hanging with me. Sorry, this couldn't be a longer one, but we'll try it again tomorrow. Maybe. Maybe.